Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lin Ming, and today I am representing my team to present our project, PandaiTrades. Trade like you never did before, literally. So, let's take a look at the table of contents for today's presentation. Today's presentation will cover the team introduction, case study selection, proposed solution, technology stack, business model, market segment, competitor analysis, and lastly, we'll end off with the future considerations. Without further ado, let's first meet the team behind the dream. So, the team behind the dream is relatively small. There's only two of us, starting with Tehani, who is our tech lead and the full stack developer. She is the main person who has been shouldering most of the development work in this hackathon, at least for the first part. And then secondly, there's me, Lin Ming, who is more of the business lead, whereby I'm helped on generating the idea, converting the requirements into actionable items, and also my expertise is more on the back end side of things. So if we do make it to the second part of the hackathon, that's where I will be working more on. So two of us are year 1 students of SIT, Singapore Institute of Technology, and we are both students in applied computing with specialization in fintech. And also both of us are tech enthusiasts, that's why we're in this hackathon right now. So let's move on to the case study selection. We have selected case study 2, enhancing financial literacy on capital market. The reason we selected this case study is because it's quite closely tied to our field of study. So we're students in fintech, financial technology, and the way we perceive it is that most adults or even young adults have an issue or at least a hard time understanding the financial side of things. So there's a huge barrier of entry for beginners, there's limited support, and also there's a lack of safety net for beginners, whereby if they failed, they would usually be stuck in a very bad position to even restart again. And on the right side, you can see some of the daunting news in Malaysia, whereby the Malaysian young adults are declaring bankrupt or facing bad debts in their young ages. Right, so what's our proposed solution to tackle this issue? As you have heard just now, our app name is called PandaiTrades, and for our app, there's three main functions. First of all, there's a home page or swipe page, whereby it's the main point of interaction with the users. The users will be able to swipe left or right to take a look more on the stocks and even securities available. Then there's a page for my holdings to see the stocks that the user have purchased. And lastly, there's also a watch list whereby it keeps tabs of the stocks and securities that the users are interested in. Take note, this is a paper trading app and not yet a real trading app. So this is a simple demonstration. You can see that on the middle screen, there's a screen that shows grab. If you swipe left, whereby you're not interested in this stock, then it will show you another stock, right? If you swipe right, you're interested, then the company grab will go into your watch list and it will present you with another stock as well. And if you swipe up and whereby you'd like to know more about this application, it will show you more information such as industry, currency, website, and so on and so forth. At the moment, all this information are being presented or at least queried through an API. Therefore, we have a method of presenting fact-checked or you would say professional information and not just some write-ups by some young students, right? So next up, we have the My Holdings and Watch List. This is basically to keep track of the stocks that the users have purchased, and also a watch list which keeps tabs of the stocks that the users are interested in. Right. So before we move into technology stack, I would like to show a simple demonstration of how our app works. So this is a video recording. You can see that you can swipe. You can see the My Holdings here, and then there's also a watch list, and the middle part is the swiping of the app. Right, you can see not interested, not interested, not interested. And then let's say up to this point we see a stock that is interested, then you swipe right. And you will add to the watch list. This is your newly interested stocks. And you can purchase it and it will go into your portfolio. Right, so this is a simple demonstration of the app that we have created over the past week. And now onto the technology stack. So we have used at least four tools are present in our development journey. We use Flutter to develop the app. We use Firebase as our database, and we will further develop this in phase 2. GitHub is used to control the versions of our app when we are working in teams, or at least 2% in the collaboration environment. And lastly, we have Figma to design the initial looks of our app, the UI and UX component of it. Now, onto the business model. Let's talk about some business, right? So The thing about our app is that you can input a seamless advertisement. Instead of I would say showing an advertisement abruptly, the way that these advertisements are shown is part of the user journey. It's like an Instagram story. When you swipe right, part of the cards, we can curate one of the cards or two or some of the cards to be an advertisement. And this advertisement can be paid by the merchants, therefore creating an income stream for the company, or at least the app developers. Additionally, extending this point, we can also create a seamless education journey. So when the users are swiping right and swiping left, we can curate some cards to educate the users as well. Like, did you know stop loss is a rule set, da 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 da. This information can be curated by experts, thereby educating the young adults or even the app users. Now, moving on to the market segment, this app itself, right, the way we created it is that we intend to target teenagers of 13 years old to 17 years old, and also young adults from 18 years old to 30 years old. The reason is that these individuals are the ones who are developing their habits or lifestyle, and also the individuals who are working hard, trying to find ways or methods to pursue their financial freedom or financial independence. And these individuals, we believe that they need more assistance, they need more guidance, and they need more readily available resources to achieve their goals. Therefore, these are the audience that we believe will benefit the most from our app. And also, there's another special trait about this audience, which is they are part of the Gen Z, right? Their attention span are very limited. Therefore, we believe we shouldn't blast them with maximalist interface or overload them with information, and we should just present them with something simple, right? So this is the part that I was talking about just now, competitor analysis. So these are some of the big names up there, like the brokers, Tiger Brokers, Moomoo, Weibo, Rakuten Trade, and eToro. I believe most of the audience, judges, even other people, other contestants, they all see this name before. But what's the difference between their interface and our interface? So for them, right, they will list out all the stocks one by one, which I would say is very systematic, it's very clean, very organized. However, this is also very cramped. For a beginner like me in the past, this is very daunting to me. When I first opened the app, I'm seeing a lot of letters and numbers that I don't understand, right? This will discourage me to even continue further. I'm afraid that I may lose money in this environment. Now, take a look at our interface. Our interface is very minimalist, right? We're not saying that we're not presenting them with a complete information, but we're doing so by presenting them one by one. And we allow them to make the decision, are they interested or are they not interested? We believe that through these interactions, we can reinforce the information such as the company's name, the company's stock range, and also the company information can be conveyed and communicated towards them more seamlessly and less daunting. And also, when we encourage the users to continue swiping and continue interacting, we're also creating a positive feedback loop within their mind, whereby it's more like them, the users actively pursuing education or at least the knowledge instead of us just hardcore pumping the information towards them. Now, for some future considerations, first of all, we believe that if we can create a paper trading simulation app, there is also the possibility that we can pivot into a real broker app. The only considerations are the licensing, securities, and also the payment gateway, right? And also we probably need to be licensed by an actual financial firm. So in that case, we can have two purposes in our app. We can have paper trading for the younger audience who have no income to simulate an actual trading environment. And also a real trading for individuals who feel prepared or they have practiced enough and they like to try to actually bring their knowledge to test. Secondly, we can also improve the content by having some licensed financial advisors or institutions to curate the educational journey, educational cards as shown just now. So it can be a means to educate the users better. With that being said, that's overview of our project, our demonstration. Thank you. But before we end it, I would just like to show that we've also prepared our GitHub or source code. Our source code to be sent in, right? It's right here. And also, yeah, this is a demonstration of the source code that we have generated over the past week. So we hope you like the content, and we hope to see you all in part 2 of the competition. Thank you.